Yeah, you can have a strategy, but then you have a fallback plan if the strategy doesn't work. So the most critical thing to understand in terms of the effectiveness of a strategy, because you have a vision, and then you have a purpose of what you want to, why you want to achieve the vision, and then you have a strategies. So the most effective strategy are informed by the resources. Do you have the resources to execute the strategy? And for instance, if you are in a very highly competitive market and you have maybe few dominant players, you cannot compete with the few dominant players if you are a startup, because the dominant players have resources.
True.
So most often you'll be looking for a strategy that helps you to what you can do easy than the dominant and large players.
True.
Especially in our space. In our space, we have firms that are quite huge. They have resources, they are global in nature, they have funding behind it. Others have private equity, others have a lot of capital contributions from partners, and they've been there for a long time. So sometimes to be relevant in that particular industry, you cannot copy and paste what they are doing because you don't have the resources. You need an alternative strategy to see what can you do seamlessly that that kind of large entities cannot do. And you realize that is the beauty about startups, because startups are nimble, they can be agile, they can be very adaptive and responsive to their customers as compared to
the big
large entities. So as a good strategy should be informed by resources and should be informed also by the capacity and the capability you have. It's also what kind of people do you have. You cannot be dreaming of doing very big assignments, engagements, if you don't have the people resources. So resources in terms of capital, in terms of people, in terms of infrastructure are very critical when you are developing an effective strategy to help you realize the vision that you have.